What's up, everybody? Danchi here. Episode. What are we up to? 23? Pretty sure it's episode 23. As usual, it's a late recording. It's very dark outside. It's quite scary. I live in kind of a countryside-ish area. So whenever I open my blinds at night time, I always imagine there's going to be some kind of howling wolf there. Or like some weird kind of farmer man who's ready to chop my arm off or something. But he's not, so it's okay. So let's get on with this, shall we? The first thing I'm going to do is the stats. Let's just look at last season, and then I've got to look at... Wow, Matt Duchesne. Wow. That's actually really impressive. 76 points. I am really happy with that. Look at my top line. That was actually decent. That was actually really decent. 52, 58, 76. I don't mind that at all. For the team we had, I don't mind that at all. Of course, we did just sign. We signed Barry and fairly sure it was Hamonic. So I've got to go back and check. Barry, Carlson, Pouliot, yeah, Hamonic. There he is. I need 15 points. Okay. Let's look at the awards just quickly, because I know people like to see that type of thing. Of course, Tampa Bay won the Stanley Cup. Toronto had the Presidents. Clarence to the to the Blackhawks. Prince Wales to Tampa, obviously. And then player awards. Came with the Art Ross. Came with the Hart. Riley with the Norris. Lady Bing to Patrick Kane. Okay. Gauthier to Calder. Stamkos with the Conn Smythe. Vesna to Holtby. Rene with the Jennings. Masterson to Santini. Yep. Selke to Taves, Ted Lindsay to Kane, and the Rocket Richard to Tarasenko. There we go. Okay, let's look at trying to trade somebody away. And that somebody is John Carlson. He's in the last year of his contract. He wants a lot of money, or he'll want a lot of money at the end of the next season. He's 30 now, making 6.75. I think I trade him now because I just think it's going to be too hard to move him around after all the free agency and all that kind of thing, and all the trades are done and people have signed who they need to sign. So if I him to next season, it's going to be hard to trade him. I really think that because of the size of his contract and because I can only take on certain players. I don't want to then absorb another. I don't want to have to absorb like a $5 million, $4 million contract because the team I trade him to is over the cap. So it's easy for me now to try and trade him for a lot of stuff. Maybe it's all a team's picks or something. If that's the best I can get, that's the best I can get. I can't really complain. But what we'll do is I'll see if there's anything there now, and then I'll sim forward a bit, maybe a few weeks if nothing's there now, and see if anything changes. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll come back. Okay, back finally. That took forever to look. There was a Montreal trade with a top 9 player, but it was so heavily in their favour I wasn't going to do it. This is the best one I can find. It was either Detroit or Boston, both rebuilding. Both look around the same kind of team-wise. Detroit's first round pick had a bit more value on it. That's the only reason why I'm doing it like that. Like I said, at least it gets off a fair bit of Carlson's contract. So yeah, we're going to go with that. I feel I've got enough players on D to cope. At least this way then I could hopefully maybe use one of these if a player comes along later on in the season. Then I can maybe use that first or second to get something better. Maybe I can use the seconds or thirds up to trade up to first in the next draft, but we'll see. Let's see if this goes through. Yeah. That's fine. I know people aren't going to be happy in the team. I know. But what can you do? Okay. I do want to trade for someone else. I actually thought more players would be upset about that, so I'm actually quite happy with that. I want Robbie Fabry. And I'm willing to trade some of these players down here. Rusty. No. Arb. What do you know? It'd be McKinnon. Did they get an AHL guy? Yeah, it did. Did they want him? They do want him. He can go. He can also go. That'd be it for now. I'll see if that goes through. What's the value like on that? That's worth a shot, I think. Wow. Wow, I'll take that all day. Okay, I'm just going to see if there's any other players around, and then I'll pop back 1 second. Okay, so here's something. Excuse me. I had a look around, and Dumoulin's on there. He's only 70 rated 78, 79, but I think even if, same as before, if I can get him, maybe I flip him halfway through the season for a second or a first later on. I've got loads of defensemen, but he's cheaper than Carlson, not breaking the cap. There's no other players available that are any good. So I'm just going to see if I can get him. If I need to, I can flip him, or I can just put him into the team. He fits straight in straight away, so let's go with that. I mean, I traded all AHL players for him that weren't going to sign anyway, so I think that's a great bit of business. I've got to try and, yeah, I'm going to try and get rid of some of these other players now. This is cheeky, but you know, like those first round picks. Let's see if this goes through. My fourth line and third line last year were horrific, so Sundqvist can go. I'm going to change those up anyway. That's fine. I don't think this will go through. No, I am going to add on one more player though. I'm going to see if I can. I'm going to see if I can force it through. Oh, no, these are all okay. It's either Arb, Amonte, or Furland. What's Arb? 66, 19. Actually, what have I got centre wise? 21, 20, 20, 18, 21, 17. And then that's fine. Tynan, Arb. I have got a billion left wingers. Oh man. Not many right wingers. Right, so left winger. I'm pretty sure it'll have to be Arb. Yeah. Okay. I'll do that for a first. Again, you might think it's crazy, but I had so many picks and I've got so many players already in the books that I can't sign them all anyway. So let's try that. Yeah. Okay. Yes, I will look at my goalies now and see if anybody wants them, and then I will come back. Okay, Colorado 2, 3, 4, and 5. Nobody. I couldn't get a first for anything. It was just the value was just a bit too off. Oh, actually, let me see if there's anybody else they would take. Yeah, Brooks, Mara, Johansson, Kasivi, Lindholm. Bottom 6, 63, 18, 60, 18, 65, 19, 70, 18. Well, he's not going anywhere. He looks really good. Let's add Lindholm in. I've got a ton of D-men. I still think that's enough for that first. I'll try it. I'm going to try it. That's really close. Let's try that. No, that's fine. Okay. I'll take everything else. And there's 6. Again, 2 goalies I'm never going to sign. I've got a ton of them. He's not very good. Loads of D-men. Okay, another good trade. I think that's alright. Let's... Yeah, I'll add in some more players and then maybe see if I can do something else. Okay, I'd kick myself if I didn't try and at least get this. Vancouver's first. They're a rebuilder. They were the only rebuilding team left who weren't going to want to give up anything decent. For all these players, they're all bottom 6, mediums or lows. Furland is a top 9, but I had to add something in. You know, you can't get anything for nothing, can you? So let's hope this goes through. If it doesn't, I will check and see if I can maybe move one of these guys out for something a bit better, but let's try that. No, right, okay. I'm going to move one of these guys out and see if I can get something else. Okay, I said Dumoulin might be traded later on in the season. I'm actually going to trade him now. I was looking at other players. I looked at Lauzon and Zaboral and players like that, but I thought there's no point getting halfway through the season and then trying to trade Dumoulin. If I can package him now with these players who I'm not going to sign anyway into a first, I may as well do it. And I'd rather do it now, because I know you do lose chemistry when you sign a player and then flip him straight away. I'd rather do it now than wait until halfway through the season when it might affect the team balance or the team chemistry. So let's see if this goes through. Done. Don't mind that at all. Okay, I know. Guys, trust me. Trust me. Right. Let's go look at contract spots. We need to re-sign some players. Well, we need to sign some players. That's how many spaces I've got. That's where it gets really tricky. Deciding who to keep in the system. That wasn't you. One of them was definitely you. Good. Ah, cunning. Sly devil. My Tyner. One of them was definitely you as well. Can I get you for 700? Nice. I think that might be it. Brooks was bottom 6. Murov was... Oh, it was Mayorov. That was another one. That's fine. 47 contracts. Right, let's check the players we've got out of contract. Let's just quickly look at them trade-wise, what the value is. Slowly but surely it's coming together. Slowly but surely. I'm actually really enjoying this compared to just sort of stealing players or stealing picks. It's actually interesting. I've really got to think about these. I'm really enjoying that. Alright, where are we? Amonte, definitely. Okay, so Amonte, Bieksa, Hextall, Peltonen. They're the ones who need signing. I think I'm done for trades as well. I think I'm happy with that. I need to look at my team now and see where that's up to. Because obviously, you know, the players still haven't updated into their, you know, what their actual ratings are going to be. Actually, I'll sign two of those players. I'll sign Amonte and Hextall, and then I'll see what happens with the other ones. Cunning. There's Hextall off a contract, yeah. Where are you, Mr. Amonte? Oh, right at the bottom. Okay. Fine. That's fine. Yeah, I'll wait till the end of the season now. Well, the start of next season. I'll see where my team is up to in regards to players and the lines and that kind of thing, because obviously the rating's going to change and my D's going to look totally different now. So I'm going to have to do a little bit of maybe jiggery pokery with that. But that's it for this one. Okay, cheers guys. Next one, we'll sort the lines out. There might be a couple of little tiny trades to do, and then we'll see where we stand with the team and sort of start the season. So see you later, boys and girls. Thanks a lot. Bye.